Alright, welcome everyone to another fortnightly session, I think it is, of what actually has sold for me. I think it's been a couple of weeks, if not more. Feels a while ago, but I thought I'd quickly just go through again what I have sold. As you can see, 1,394 sales, totaling something, I don't know what, we'll find out. Haven't really been keeping track on it. It's just been doing this on the side while trying to keep on doing all my profession stuff, upgrading still on all the other characters and going through all that. So my temporal spell threads and my frozen spell threads are still ticking along. They're still making profit, which is really nice. That's probably the biggest thing for me here, as usual. The bags, while the cloth bags are selling again a bit more. And there is some other bits and pieces that I decided to get rid of while I was from other characters. There's not much really on this part of it anyway that's actually anything else. So let me grab that stuff. Okie dokie, let's just continue. See what else there is. Some more temporal spell threads. And that's usually what they think. There's the sturdy expedition shovels for the quest for this week. So they've been going along quickly. The PvP gear, as you can see, some of it's really not much gold in it. And again, on the low pop server here, it really isn't going that well at all. It's not happening. Not really anyway. Very poor sales. Would have loved to have tried it probably on a bit more busier server, but yeah, very disappointed with it. Again, more shovels, some figurines. 9 of them I sold for 24,000 gold. I think they just barely make profit. Some enchanting bits and pieces I was mucking around with. And again, nothing too exciting here, so let me grab that stuff. Okie dokie, next little bit. Again, the shovels have been selling. Some more PvP gear, slightly more respectable price. Most things are about 20,000 gold at the moment actually here. And then 2 or 3 things which are just being ridiculously low. It's virtually not worth it putting it on, especially if you have to repost it many times. There's another PvP item here. Some pigments that was actually worthwhile making. Again, they're not really going that quick, but they're pretty good in profit at the moment, some of them. So when they sell, or when they make money in the game, gold, whatever, then you might as well make them and see if you can flog them. Alright, what else? Some enchant stuff. More statuettes, whatever they are, foreseen powers. Again, they don't even make really much gold on it at all. There's just, and then you got the foreseen powers statuettes. There's not much really in it. It's barely making any gold. I'm just not sure why people are selling them. I mean, yes, you can multi-craft or resourcefulness and whatever else, but again, unless you're making big amounts of it, you're really not getting in front of it. There's another PvP item here, and there you go. I've mucked up on one. I wasn't looking what I was doing, so someone's made a really good bargain. They got one for 6 gold, which is really nice for them. So I'm glad I was able to help them out. And again, just regen bags, atomic recalculator for engineering. And yeah, not much more exciting stuff, so let me grab that stuff. Okie dokie, next little bit, just quickly. PvP gear, a couple more items here. Looks like there's a lot of sales here, but there isn't. When you look over all the time period it takes me to sell them. There's tiny bit of competition for them, but not that much. More spell threads. There's a that's probably the biggest one I had for sale, is a set here. 5 items for, 100 and odd thousand gold. So there was a nice little profit on those. And spell threads. Adornment fires. Sold 3 contracts here for Niffen. And there's another one of my good muck-ups here. Someone got a nice Adornment of Air for 7 gold. And that's it. There's some food that I've made up and I was just trying to sell it all. That actually goes pretty quickly if you really could be bothered with it. And there's a bit of gold to make in it. Alright, let me grab that stuff. Alright, let's continue. So PvP gear. More cakes. Treats. Bit of enchanting. And nothing really stands out again. Chrono cloth bags just went crazy there for a little while, selling with a nice bit of profit. So that was nice to see. Pity, they don't fly off like normal bags. That'd be really cool. Okie dokie, what else? More food. There's a bit more PvP gear a week ago. Those prices are not there anymore, unfortunately. But again, it's still not a very big amount of PvP gear that's being sold. There's a couple more here. Alright, let me grab that. Okay, let's have a look at the next little bit. There's only 500,000 in here. Again, Core Explorers Compendiums. Couple here sold. I think that was because it was the Profession Quest, one of them. Just my spell threads. There's more PvP gear. Just goes, obviously one session, someone's bought some for most part. Or a couple people, but yeah. There's one here, obviously I mucked up on pricings. Oh no, that's a Crimson one, sorry. So that's understandable. And quickly just looking, that's really it. That's exciting, just bits and pieces as you can see. So let me grab that. Okie dokie, next little bit. Let's have a squeeze. More spell threads, some bags, a hammer, more PvP gear, tiny bit of here, and just comes in fits and things. As you can see, that's 10 days ago. Okay, not that much. There's some expedition packs here. There's a nice bit of profit in them, which is nice to see. And the rest is just my spell threads. So let me grab that. Alright, next little bit. Next 100. 1.8 mil. Just checking what's exciting here. Regent bag here. I'd love to sell heaps of them. I wish there was just crazy sales of that. That would be just nice. Some ritualistic leg warmers for 19,000. I can't remember where I got that from anymore. Okie dokie. What else is here? Just my spell threads. Again, Regent bag. More spell threads. Couple more PvP. Trinkets, I think they are from memory. Trinkets, yeah. Trinkets or... yeah, I think that's what they are anyway. Or rings. More spell threads. Some pigments, again when they were worthwhile. Some stuff from the Dark Moon Fair, since it was on that at that time. More spell threads, and yeah, just as boring as it is at the moment. So let me grab those things. Okay, next little bit. Let just update quickly. Come on. 100. Yep. Alright. Again, spell threads. Spell threads. There's one of the items from that instance, whatever the hell it's called, Guru something with G, can't remember. Anyway, that opened up last patch. So that was probably that's a nice little item. It's about the only thing really that sold for me out of all of that, which is a bit sad. Anyway, more spell threads. I'm just thinking if there's anything big here that's anything different, but no, spell threads. Some regent bag. Yeah, that's it. It's as good as it is, apart from that one item there. Alright, let me grab that. Okie dokie, next bit. Next 100. Just again, quickly trying to get through this because this is boring as bat. More PvP. This is when it was slightly more nicer pricings of it. More spell threads, expedition packs. And there you go, the 1900 here. And then they sell for 4,000 or 5,000 gold now. Everything fluctuates. Some engineering bits and pieces I was playing around with just because I was bored. I was on that character. But apart from that, again, nothing. Well, there's a couple of things from professions for, must have been for the quest, since this is a while ago now. Apart from that, not much more. 940,000 gold for that, so let me grab that. Okay, next little bit. I'll have to send some gold away. Looks like I've hit gold cap. That's nice, considering I'll spend a bit of gold on other bits and pieces from here, sending into other characters. Looks like at least I potentially recoup my money. Just quickly, anything notable, which I doubt it. This is all my spell threads, and this is like 2 weeks ago now. Profession stuff here. But from that, look at that diamonds. 760 gold, and they used to be only 100 times more than that. They were the days. And there you go, expedition packs still here, pretty cheap. They're a lot better now. Alright, let me grab that. Okay, there's some stuff coming through now from sales. Temporal spell threads. Alright, there's more spell threads, more spell threads, and heaps of spell threads. And there you go, Dracothist. 18,000 gold, so I missed the boat. I was at work, unfortunately, at that time. By the time I came home, all the fun was gone. And I wasn't really ready for it 100%. So that's a bit annoying. There's a Primal Earth here. More expedition packs. More packs. Even those prismatic leapers were last week at 100 gold each. If I knew that, I should have bought heaps of them. In hindsight, if you only knew a lot of things. Okay, let me grab that. Okay, nearly finished. Let's see what else there is here. Not much exciting. Again, so there you go, the different price again for expedition packs. And Soul Inhaler, they're still selling here and there. But that's it, so let me grab that. Okay, at least we're nearly at the end of all of this. There you go, last 99. Just over 1 million gold. So there's 3 weeks of stuff in here. Just over. Just shows you how long ago I did the last one. Okie dokie, expedition packs, there you go, they're a bit more expensive there. So they've been going down in price. And then they've gone back up again. So that's it for that. Let me grab all that. Okie dokie. So that's it for that. About 12 point something mil in revenue. Obviously that doesn't translate to anything like that in real profit. Not the busiest time for me here. But again, I don't really spend mega time doing it. It just sits on the side here for most part. Just cancel every here and there so often. Okay, so profit and loss wise, it's got 7 mil. Obviously I've hit gold cap here plus another 2 mil, so there is a bit of profit in here. I ran out of gold by here, and then I just grabbed some again and started again and kept on going till now. And this has just been steadily just stuffing around with it. But so there is profit in here. I did send some gold away also to a couple of the characters. I don't know if this will show me what we need to see. There you go, that's 16 mil. That's 1 mil more from here to there between the two characters. But I haven't picked up the stuff that's in the mail still, which is about 3 mil. And I know I've just sent another mil away from the other account to one of my other characters. But so that has actually been pretty good in a way for the spell threads and stuff like that. They've actually been making a bit of gold, which is nice. It's not something you can muck around with unless you got some gold. The only other thing that I did do, which I don't think it's in here, just bear with me. Okie dokie. I was trying to find something about this vibrant wilder cloth bolts, but TSM's a bit crappy sometimes when it comes to doing the right thing, for me at least anyway. Keeps on freezing up when I'm trying to run both games onto different accounts, and it's just annoying. But I did, one extra thing I did do is I bought like 600,000 gold worth of vibrant wilder cloth bolts, the rank 2 ones, the one that you need for 75 per for professions on day 1. I was lucky enough. I actually put them all back up for sale. I was hoping that some of them will sell, but they actually all sold with probably about 100,000 gold profit. Not much, I know, but again, I just put it on once, went to work, came home, and they're all gone. It just doesn't show up. I was just trying to find it before in here, and it's just not there. It's just a fairy tale as far as TSM's concerned. So there you go, guys. So that's it. That's my exciting 3 weeks or so on that character. There was some other sales bits and pieces on my other ones. If I get time, I'll record it. But this is the main one that I keep on mucking around on. So hope everyone's still making something along the way. I can feel we have to work a lot harder, unfortunately, right now. So that's a bit of a pain. But it's not meant to be easy. As you can see, at the moment I've got pending 234,000 gold sales from just before. And again, most of them are my temporal spell threads and frozen spell threads. So that's it basically for most of it. Alright guys, so that's it. I know these are boring. I'm just trying to show you guys what I'm doing, bits and pieces, without being madly involved in it. Feels like I am, but I'm doing a lot of other bits and pieces. So thank you. Catch you all again next time. Bye.